Hello, everyone. This is Firestarter Tarot live. Okay. And I want to say good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you are in the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. Okay. We're going to get into some things. If you are interested in getting your question answered during this live, questions are $30, and you know how to go ahead and drop that so that I can add you to the list. I'm only going to be doing maybe 4 people today. Okay. So I want to touch on this other, hello, hi. I want to touch on the previous live that I did because I made that unlisted, but you can still get it. That live wasn't for everybody. It was an impromptu live that I did late at night, and it was some very serious, profound messages in that based on some particular planets. Okay, let's say that. Hey, based on some particular planets. So you can get that playback if you want. So if you missed the late night live, don't worry. The playback is now available for just $10. This isn't just a replay, it's a message you may need before the month's end and before the month unfolds. Okay, so I'm going to give you some more detail on that. So it isn't just a reading, it's a breakdown in what's coming between March 2026 and July 2026. However, this video is timeless, okay, and it's limitless, and how it could impact you personally. So let me get into some details about that video. And like I said, it was a late night video. It was impromptu. And I said, okay, let me come over here and give them this serious message. So inside the playback, you'll learn what energies and events may be unfolding in the months ahead, how to stay alert to know your known and unknown enemies, hidden enemies, the situations where extra awareness and protection may be necessary, individual protections for all 12 zodiac signs so you can understand what specifically applies to you. So at the end of this video, I did do predictions for every single last zodiac sign, and these areas where you need to be aware and you need to be protected based on your known and unknown enemies and just specifics. I want you guys to think of this video as a tool of awareness and a video of protection, something you can revisit whenever you need clarity during this period. If you feel like you've been needing insight about what's going to be happening ahead, especially with all the things that's happening in the world in general, this may be the message meant for you. Okay, so if you guys want to go ahead and secure your late night live playback, it's now $10 so you can stay informed about the road ahead and what's going to be happening for your particular zodiac sign. Okay, and kind. So today we're going to be getting into something that is very important. You can send me an email. My email is always open while I am live, and I will check my email and I'll give you the information. So, guys, I also at that time I was offering, I'm offering a reading for that specifically as well. If you are subscribed to my website, make sure that you check your spam after this live. I will be sending that out. I will be telling you what areas that you need to, and this isn't cookie cutter. This is specifically for each individual person. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some particular information when you contact me about this. I really don't want to call it a reading because it's not a reading, but it is going to be giving you guys a map of certain particular things, particularly for you during this time, because this is a very volatile time. So I'm going to be telling you where you need to avoid, where you can go. If some of you are looking to buy a house somewhere, I'm going to tell you specifically where that is. I'm going to be telling you more about different areas of where it is that you are that is going to be helping you navigate this energy between now and July. This is also, I may throw some love in there, but this is mostly about, what areas you should be going in, what areas you shouldn't, what areas you should be avoiding, where you should be living. Um, and then I'm going to also throw in there, if you guys are looking to buy a home, what area where you should be buying a home. I have done this for a couple of people. There are people that have relocated based on my recommendations, and they are very happy. They're healed, and they are in great places. So, yeah. Hi. Okay, so let me go up and say hello to you guys. Thank you guys for coming in and speaking. Hey, Tay. Hey, Good Life. Mo Lovely B55. How you doing? Cassie Boo. Hey. Good Life. Hey. Lulu A1012. How you doing, baby? She says, hi, Firestarter. I used to listen to you a lot before, and nice to bump into your live. Nice to see you here. So anyway, I will be offering that particular service. I'll do it for $60. That's only going to be for the weekend. Okay, that's only going to be for 72 hours. After that, the price of that will go up. Okay, because it is very detailed for you, specific for you, no one else. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about something that is very, very, very important. If you are a male, this might not be the live for you. I mean, but you may learn something. If you guys know about my previous teachings and my previous ideas on SEX, and a lot of that is in my SEX manifestation book. Okay, how you can capitalize off of exual energy, whether you are self-pleasing or you are with someone else. I teach you how to maximize that energy and how you can get what you want out of that energy, or if you're dealing with somebody, how you can get that out of them as well. So I always told you guys that you always know if you're with the right person if when you become intimate with them, things start to change for you and change drastically for you. Okay. So this live is 11/11/555, and hopefully everyone listens to this before March 11th. Okay. Any year, anytime. So we're going to delve into this because this is very important. And again, I'm only taking 4 people for this live. Okay. And I want to say thank you to some people after this live as well. The people that continue to support. Yeah, make sure to contact me at let me put my email up. Because right now is not a time to be playing with where you go and what you do. Okay. There you go. That's my email. And make sure to subscribe to my website. Make sure to check your spam folder as well. Any person that entered the giveaway, I did send out a email. I did send out something through my website letting you know who won. And the winners are also in the celebrity videos that I just did. So I want to get you guys out your samples. I want to get you guys out your Chanel brooch and your Chanel earrings. And then also I'll be contacting the people who I chose to get this tool that I'm going to be sending out to you guys for free. And it's for 5 people. And this is something that's going to help you tremendously with your finances and your money on a daily basis, okay? You're welcome. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. We've been talking. We've been talking. Okay, let's see what's going on. So I always told y'all to be careful who you lay down with, who you're dealing with. Where you guys are, if it's EST, it's actually 11:01. So that coincides with the 11:11 energy. We are supposed to be here right now talking to each other. I am not on EST, but that's where my clock is set to. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it and let's get into it. So, what I want to talk to you guys about is your sacral chakra. I want to talk to you guys about your vajayjay health and why your energy might be blocking your success. Okay? Now, I want y'all to relax. I want y'all to grab y'all little tea, your coffee, your smoothie, whatever little snack that you want, because we're going to get into some things. Okay? Now, we're about to have a real conversation. First of all, I want to say what you should not be experiencing. You should not be experiencing a whole lot of extra visceral fat around your midsection. Okay? You should not be experiencing that. You should not be experiencing cycles that smell bad. You should not be experiencing anything that is unfamiliar or uncomfortable that comes out of you. Some people may have, stuff that is things that they feel like they cannot get rid of. Even if you don't have the discipline to get rid of things, you can make them dormant in your space, in your sacral chakra, in your private space, your private area. Also, that's where a lot of people carry their trauma as well. You could be feeling great about yourself, you could be feeling good about yourself, and then all of a sudden, boom, you get some sort of issue down there. You get some sort of problem down there, or you may go to the doctor and you may get some surprise shocking news. You know what I mean? And whether you know it or not, that affects you every single day. You may be thinking about that every single day. I ended up catching this, I contracted this, or I'm worried about this, I'm worried about that. Why do I, you know what I mean? Why do I smell like that? Why do I feel like that? And believe it or not, it does affect every area of your life. It affects your confidence, it affects your finances, it affects your creativity, it affects your decision making in general on a daily basis. It is very important to take care of everything below the belly button and at the upper thigh, if you know what I mean. For you to have a great level of success and a great level of peace in your life. So we're going to get into it. And again, I do have that SEX manifestation book, okay? Whether you're active or not, okay? So what I really want to talk to you guys, is about your sacral chakra. And I want to teach you guys about how this can benefit your creativity, your confidence, your money, and your success. Okay? So if your body is out of balance, especially your sacral chakra, your sacral center, like it's going to show up in many different ways. People don't expect, like I said, low confidence. You're going to be feeling stuck in life. You're going to be feeling like your opportunities are delayed. You're going to be feeling like your money is not flowing. How can your money flow if you have blockages in that area, in between your legs? If stuff is not flowing properly there, stuff is not going to flow properly in your life. You definitely will be stuck. And that might be the reason why some of you are like, why am I stuck? Because things are not flowing properly the way that they're supposed to flow. Things could also be very heavy when they are flowing. That is your body's response telling you that something is wrong, that something is affecting your opportunities, your flow. You need to fix this. Why is this flowing so heavily? It's not flowing the way that it's supposed to flow. It's not smelling the way it is supposed to smell. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. Those are all warning signs that your body gives you that everything in your life is about to be out of whack. Because if you don't have that in a healthy space and you don't have your emotional self in a healthy space, you're not going to be able to accomplish anything and time will pass you by. Okay? So a lot of women don't realize that they may have things that are going on down there. I'm not going to use those trigger words, but they may have chronic issues, lasting issues, or forever issues. Okay. And a lot of that creates shame around your body that can create emotional and energetic blocks, like I said. Okay. So I want you guys to come out of having that shame, because a lot of times when somebody gives you something, or somebody has trespassed against you, or somebody has taken something from you that they were not supposed to take from you, or you trusted somebody with that most precious part of your body, and because it is the most precious part of your body, at the end of the day, you would not be here if it was not for that part of your body. Some of you would not have your children if it was not meant, if you didn't have that part of your body. That person that you were arguing with at the store, they would not be here if it was not for that part of your body. The person that you are wondering if they're going to be coming back, they came out of that part of somebody's body. This is a very sacred place. It used to be a fun place for some people. It used to be a playground, we riding down the slides with no problem, right? A lot of people now are getting serious about that area of their life. A lot of people are trying to heal. A lot of people are abstinent. A lot of people are celibate, or they've gone through celibacy and abstinence. It is more common now than ever. It's so many things out here now that you can't even pronounce. They got stuff that I told y'all, even if you go get the traditional protection, it's not going to help you. They have an incurable fungus here now. So that's skin to skin. I believe on a higher level that's pushing people towards monogamy. That's pushing people towards choosing someone that you trust, choosing a partner, and you still may not be able to trust that person. Even if you are in a situation, you still need to go get your annuals. You still need to go check up on yourself. Okay? So we're really going to get into the sacral chakra and what it actually is. So from a spiritual perspective and an energy healing system, the sacral chakra, how I would describe it is the energy center, and it's located in the lower abdomen in the pelvic area. Do you often have pain in that area? Do you have issues with digestion? Do you have a lot of visceral fat around that area? Does it just not feel right all the time? And a lot of that has to do with the food you're eating, the person that you're dealing with. And also that is where a lot of your trauma is stored. Hello. That is where a lot of your trauma is stored. So it's the lower abdomen and the pelvic area. Sometimes people get to the point where they live with pain, or they live with discomfort, or they accept it for what it is. You don't have to accept that. So if you guys have a lot of discomfort, even if it's just once a month in that area, that's telling you something. So that area, your abdomen area, your pelvic floor, it's associated with creativity, pleasure, sensuality, emotional expression, your feminine power. Let me say that again. Your feminine power. I want you guys to ask yourself, what does your feminine power mean to you? I want you to think about that. You don't have to answer that right now, But I really want to know in the comment section what is your definition of feminine power? When I say those two words to you, tell me in the comment section what do you consider feminine power? Have you even thought about what your feminine power is? It also governs your relationships and abundance, your money, your abdomen, your pelvic floor, your reproductive system is your actual wallet. I want you guys to really understand that. I want you guys to think about that area when you're taking care of it. This is my wallet. This is where all my money is. This is where all my finances are. Thank you, 1111. Thank you. I want you guys to think about that. And if you want to answer in the comment section, I really would like to know what you guys think. No answer is wrong. Good morning. Everybody has their own definition of what they would consider their feminine power. Okay? Now, this is literally the area that is connected to your to your creativity and your creation. So if you wake up and you say, "Hey, I want to do this. Hey, I have an idea. I want to go there. I want to do this." That's coming from your abdomen and your pelvic floor. That's coming from your reproductive system. There's a lot of people that are blocked right now and are lacking that creativity, that are lacking creation. And we really can get into some things because some people's sacral chakra is cursed. Tay said their definition of feminine power is seduction and magnetic. Okay? That's their definition of feminine power. I'd like to know what else you guys think. Okay? Now, your abundance is in your reproductive system, and some people's reproductive system and their sacral chakra is cursed, especially if they are having issues with creativity. This is people who are thieves. This is people who wait for other people to manifest creativity or manifest things in their life, and then they want to take it from them. That is because their sacral chakra is cursed. Ty? Okay. I might not remember that, but remind me. That means that their sacral chakra is cursed. You have to also remember that when people end up having, and some people may agree with me, some people may not, your sacral chakra can bear horrible fruit, especially if your sacral chakra was cursed in your bloodline. You know how they say, "Oh, I'm going to be the one to break these generational curses"? It's because your actual sacral chakra, your reproductive system, that area of your life, your abundance, and your pelvic floor said, "No, what I had come from was cursed. What I gave birth to could also be in a situation where it is not positive fruit." Abundance Love 555 says, "My feminine energy." I just got somebody around me who was doing that. What were they doing? Do you understand that when you lay down with somebody, you have to really observe who you're laying down with? If their life starts to improve and their life starts to get better, that tells you a lot about your sacral chakra. If you are exhausted after you lay down with somebody and you're tired and you want to go to sleep, that means that they're taking your energy. You are supposed to have a lot of energy after you lay down with somebody. You ever see different movies and stuff when people lay down with each other and then the woman in the kitchen cooking and stuff like that, and she got all this energy to do all of these things, that means that you have successfully done what you needed to do with that energy, and it wasn't just one-sided. So the things that you have created are going to let you know how blessed your sacral chakra is, your abdomen, your pelvic floor, your womb. And I'm not talking about just children, I'm talking about exactly pertaining to your life. When you sit down and you meditate, and you sit down and you make a conscious decision to sit on your root chakra, which is your tailbone, what else is touching the floor? What else is right there getting that grounding energy? Your sacral chakra. So I want you guys to know that energetically, a lot of people believe that this chakra is connected to the ability to create opportunities, ideas, wealth, and joy in life. So if you're not happy, something's going on with your sacral chakra. If your ideas are blocked and you feel stuck, something's going on with your sacral chakra. If you feel like opportunities are not coming to you, something's going on with your sacral chakra. You need to see what that smell is, what that feel is, what that diagnosis is, and work from there. And you need to also forgive yourself for the decisions that you made when you decided that that was your playground at some time. So when the energy flows freely, people often feel like they're going to feel confident, they're going to feel magnetic, they're going to feel creative, they're going to feel emotionally balanced. They're going to be very open to pleasure and success. Are you guys laying down with people and you still tense up? And you still tense up? Or when you get to a place of climax, you kind of push that person off of you, or you don't feel 100% safe? That's your body telling you danger, danger. You may not even know what the danger is, but it's danger. That's when you're going to start feeling a little bit off. So some of the signs that your sacral chakra is blocked, and when I say things are not flowing freely, that could be anywhere from having clots during your cycle. I'm going to just be honest with you. Having clots during your cycle, that means that your sacral chakra is not flowing freely. So a blocked sacral chakra can show up as feeling stuck in life, having a low libido, or discomfort with intimacy. If you got to run in the bathroom and you got to put a boric acid in there, or you got to run in the bathroom and you got to squash, or you got to go in the bathroom and you have to do all of these magic tricks just to get prepared so that you won't be shamed about your actual energy and what happens when you open your legs, that's a problem. Do you know that it's one thing that you can stop eating today that can change your whole pH? Do you know that it's one thing that you can take today that can change your pH for the better? So when you have creative blocks, when you have guilt or shame around sex, if you feel emotionally numb, if you're having money struggles or feeling like opportunities never flow to you, you need to go get a panel done. Have any of you gone to the doctor and you tell them test me for everything, and you just think that they have tested you for everything? No, they have not. So all things Moonchild says they were trying to destiny swap me after seeing how abundant my creative energy is, aka my sacral solar plex. chakra energy, aka my wallet. She was jealous. That happens. And y'all have to stop underestimating people too, because you may think that a person doesn't know about your energy. Yes, they do. Y'all need to stop underestimating people and thinking that people don't know what you know. They may not know the actual terms, okay? But they know the actions and how they feel after they attach themselves to you. They know it. They see it. That's why there's so many people right now that are looking there's going to be a lot of engagements, a lot of marriages, a lot of stuff like that. There's a lot of people that are trying to attach to other people as we speak. You have to make sure that it is a positive, flowing connection. So, again, this is from spiritual and holistic beliefs. This is not a medical diagnosis. But I want you guys to know that a lot of women, they say that their sacral energy feels heavy. You start feeling heavy before your cycle. You start feeling heavy after you eat. That area of your life feels heavy. You try to put on waist trainers, try to put on different things to lift it up because it's weighing you down. It's heavy. It doesn't feel light. You're going to notice a lot of patterns, like you feel disconnected from yourself. You may keep sabotaging relationships. It's like, okay, I'm almost there with my success, and then it's snatched away from me. It's like you guys are being stuck in buffering mode. Any person that's experiencing this. So your vaginal health and your energy, and this is the conversation that no one is having, nobody wants to talk about. They just want to tell you Joe Blow coming back, but they not, again, and I always tell you, I'm not going to just tell you Joe Blow coming back. I'm going to tell you Joe Blow coming back and he got a package with him. I'm going to tell you Joe Blow going to come and re-up on your sacral chakra and leave again. You know, celibacy and abstinence is good at certain points and periods of time. And even every month, if you still experience getting your cycle, you go through abstinence and celibacy for that period of time. That is the body giving your time to reset your sacral chakra. Cycles should not be traumatic, they should be liberating. Now, things like STIs, yeast infections, bacterial imbalances, chronic irritation, and a lot of people are walking around here with untreated infections. Just because they tell you that you have something that you feel like you can't get rid of doesn't mean that it can't be treated. Doesn't mean that it can't be dormant. Doesn't mean that you can't get it out of your body. You sure can. Yes, you can. This right here can definitely affect how you feel physically and emotionally. You have to remember that if your body is dealing with any sort of discomfort, any sort of inflammation or pain, like, it's naturally going to affect your mood. It's going to affect your confidence. It's going to affect your energy. If you continue to experience repeated stress and trauma, physically or emotionally, trust and believe it can contribute to like a sacral chakra imbalance. And a lot of women carry shame around this area of their body. They do. And nobody really taught us how to talk about it. Nobody taught us how to care for it spiritually and energetically. We just walking around with it. So there is a big side, there is an emotional side of vaginal health. And with that being said, when women experience infections, STI diagnosis, recurrent vaginal health issues. This is something that is huge for your emotions. It first of all, it makes you feel embarrassed. You feel shameful. You feel angry. You may feel dirty. And that leads into loss of confidence. And then before you know it, you're going into your shell. Then you're not getting the money that you deserve. Then you're not getting the progression that you deserve. Then you're attracting lower level entities, lower level people that are coming into your life because and let me just say this. You are not lower level if you have had a diagnosis that you don't want. That is just how entities attach themselves to you by STIs and stuff like that. That is how you carry another entity in you, and that's how entities are spread through lifetimes. If you have something in your body that you feel like you can't get rid of, that is another person that has successfully connected their trauma to yours. And you have to know that those emotions sit in the body. The sacral chakra, it has a deep connection to your emotional processing. So, how do you guys process your emotions right now? Are you easily angered? Are you always upset? Do you not really express yourself? Do you apologize? Or do you feel bad about expressing yourself? Do you let stuff go? So if you're holding on to any shame, any guilt, or any trauma that's related to relationships or intimacy, this is going to directly energetically block your sacral chakra. Hey Jasmine, I sent you that video. I sent you the late night playback. Okay? So this is your mid body energy. This is your abdomen, below your belly button, at the top of your thighs, anywhere in that area. You guys need to really start taking care of that if you want to see things move in your life. So it's time for you guys to start healing that area. Don't just accept it for what it is. I told you that there's one food right now that I can tell you to stop eating that will change your body, that will start to help change your body. If you have something chronic like BV or something like that, or anything else, do you understand that things that you feel like you can't get out of your body are triggered by what you eat and what you drink? So I'm going to give you guys some practical ways to start healing your sacral chakra. So because I want you guys to start shifting this energy. And healing is not just one thing. This is a layered process. You have to be consistent with this energy. Now, starting off today, some things that can help support your sacral balance. Take care of your medical health. I want you guys to go get a whole panel. I want you guys to get a whole panel. And I'm going to be offering my pH protocol, which is going to be a PDF. I'm going to be telling you all the things that you need to get tested for. Don't run around here letting your partner use you as their test. If you guys do not have insurance, you can contact something called Jason's Health in the United States. It's called Jason's Health. Google it. You're going to call them and you're going to tell them these are the blood tests that I want to get done. And then they're going to send it over to LabCorp and you're going to go straight there, take it, and pay. So the first thing we're going to do is that I want you guys to put yourself in a position to really not put things off and really take a look at what's going on down there. You need to go see a provider. Whatever comes out on that paperwork, you need to release the shame of it. It is already there. I want you guys to also understand, if you have had a negative diagnosis, I want you to get rid of that shame. I also have a ritual that will change your life concerning that. And it is attached to my freedom bath. Well, actually not a free, let me revise. I no longer have baths. My freedom soap. Okay? I want you guys to really understand that your past does not define your worth. Even if you don't have a negative diagnosis, your past is your past. It was your playground then, now it's your palace. Then I want you guys to really start with some sort of movement every day, or not even every day, weekly. I want you guys to do some dance, some hip movements, some yoga, some stretching, anything that's going to activate the pelvic area. It's going to help you connect to your energy center. I'm going to be also putting some things on that PDF for you as well. So the pH protocol is going to have a lot to do with things that I'm going to be telling you that's going to start you on this healing journey. And then I'm also going to give you some of my personal recommendations. This is going to be a list of things, not a huge list, that you're going to do, that you can do. It's up to you. I am a microbiologist, but I am not a doctor. This is just for information and entertainment purposes. I will be having a list of things that you can get. And I want you guys to stop dushing. If you're still doing that, stop it. If you're still doing boric acid, you need to stop. In my opinion. I will have some things on that pH protocol that is going to replace all of those things. I really want to get deep into this. I should have did this on Zoom, but that's okay. We'll get deeper into it in the future. But all of these negative diagnoses have one thing in common, and I'll put that on my pH protocol. What is the one thing you guys used to love to do that you don't do anymore, that puts you in a huge creative space that you stopped doing? He said, baby, you better than the doctor. I'm telling you, y'all go to listen, in this day and age, I swear to goodness, you have to go in there and tell them what you want. You have to go in there and tell them what you want. And even when you tell them what you want, they still play games. Like, you have to stay on them. For real. If you don't stay on them, they'll send you out of there, and then your sacral chakra will be falling right out in your panties. I swear. Y'all better not be playing with these people. You have to know what you're supposed to be doing. Absolutely. I'm returning you guys' emails right now. I appreciate you. MS, All Moon Child, Miss Rodriguez, and Good Life. I appreciate you. Thank you. They gonna mess you up. They want you not to feel good about yourself. They listen. You go in there, you tell them, give me everything. You look on there, it's only two things they done put on there. You're like, I told you, give me everything. If you are not laser specific with what you want, you'll be walking around here and don't even know what's going on with your body. So I'm going to be putting those things that you didn't know on that pH protocol as well. You say, this is what I want done. Some of y'all also have odor because of your urine as well. Absolutely. You have to change the pH of your urine as well. Okay. So right now we're going to be working on getting rid of shame. Everybody listening to me, you need to be going to the doctor. You need to get those panels done. If you cannot go to the doctor, you need to call Jason Health. And whoever you're with, if you cannot speak to that person about what's going on with you, you don't need to be with that person. If that person is not going with you, or there's an issue there, you don't need to be with that person. No. Because we are in a season of making money. We are in a season of any person that wants to purchase a home, you can purchase a home. You get a car, you get a business. You get this, you get that. You got plenty of money. How you going to do that when you walking around with all that inflammation and stuff that's undiagnosed? And you keep trying to figure out, dag, I'm taking this, I'm doing this, I'm using boric acid, I'm doing da da da, and it's not working. Hello. So I want y'all to understand that this component is very real. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be releasing shame. You're going to get that panel done first. And then whatever comes out, you just going to have to deal with it. And then guess what? We'll deal with it from there. Your life is not over. Then you're going to release the shame. Then you're going to start doing activities to open up your chakras. If you guys feel like you can't do yoga, if you feel like you can't do certain things, I want you to get a stretch band. And that's like a yoga band. You're going to connect it to your foot. And you could connect it to your doorknob, or you could connect it to your wrist. And you're going to start pulling your leg open with that, pulling your leg back with that. You're going to start opening up your hips. Some of you need to have a good conversation with your daggone sacral chakra as well. You think your sacral chakra can't hear you when it can have a child, when a child can come out of there? Huh? You think your sacral chakra doesn't listen to you? If a whole human being can come out there, hello. If a whole human being can come from out of there, you really truly think that you can't have a conversation with your sacral chakra and tell it to heal and tell it to show you what it needs you to do? Because if you don't feel fresh, if you're having clots during your cycle, if you're wondering what's going on down there, if you're having things that you feel abnormal, you think you can't talk to your sacral chakra and say, show me what I need to know? It's already showing you. And it's certainly going to show you that you're not supposed to be with old dude or female or whoever you decide you want. Because best believe you can get a whole lot of stuff from somebody's mouth too. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. Y'all need to start opening people's mouth, looking at their mouth and their teeth before you allow them to put their mouth on you too. People, I swear, people be having cavities. They still got mercury fillings in their mouth. Some of them don't even take care of themselves. And people think, oh, okay, well, I'm going to just go ahead and let you put your mouth on me. I'm good. And then you wonder why you running around here and you putting boric acid up there. This is a season where you guys need to be taking this serious, because there's a trickle effect that's going on with the global economy. This is happening on a global level. I need y'all to get y'all head in the game. I don't need y'all to be having all of these issues going on in your sacral chakra, because you need to be in a stable place when it comes to prosperity and finances. That's what you need to be doing. So I want you guys to think about what your ideas are, what businesses you want. I want you guys to think about what inspires you, what motivates you, and where your confidence comes from. And let me also tell y'all something as well. Good Life said, I still go to the dentist at 44 and my appointment is, let me see. I still go to the dentist at 44 and my appointment is 13 of this month. I'm assuming you saying this month. Let me tell y'all something else. If you cannot afford to get dental work done, you need to go to a dental school. I think I told you that before. Y'all have been addicted to orange juice. You guys need to go to a dental school, because guess what? Those are dentists that are graduating. You can get your teeth cleaned at the dental school every 3 months? I said 3 months. 6 months for $35. And they're going to x-ray you and everything for that price. Make sure you don't have no cavities or you don't have certain situations or issues. It's no excuse for your side tooth to be missing. It's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, contact your local dentistry school. If you don't like the area that you live in, find it somewhere else. Don't tell them people about your money, though. Tell them you ain't got no money. Tell them you unemployed, so that they can put you on a payment sliding scale, so that you can get your dental stuff done at a cheaper rate. So I just gave you guys, because, normally, shoot, it's the mouth or the hole or the stick. So we just covered it all. You don't have medical insurance, go to Jason Health. Okay? You don't have dental insurance, go to your local dental school or find a good dental school. Straight up. Okay? So I want you guys to be thinking about, again, your ideas, your businesses, your inspiration, your motivation, and your confidence. I want you guys to understand that when you feel blocked in your body, you're going to often feel blocked in your life. When you start to emotionally heal physically and emotionally, you're going to start to feel more confident. You're going to start to feel more expressive. You're going to start to feel more creative, and you're going to start to align with more opportunities in your life. You have to understand that success does come from a lot of different factors, okay? But you need to also feel connected to yourself, be the best version of yourself, and take care of that area first and foremost. It's going to change how you show up in the world. This is a part of your success protocol. Okay? So if this conversation resonated with you, if you guys are feeling stuck, if you're feeling disconnected, okay, if you feel like there's an issue with your confidence and your energy, I put together a pH protocol. Okay? And that's going to be helping you in various different ways to get back on track. I'm going to be telling you these foods that you need to stop eating, or a particular food. Okay? I'm going to be giving you my recommendations. It's going to give you a mixture of things, and then I'm going to tell you how to use it and how to introduce it to your body instead of using, boric acid and harmful things inside of your body. Okay? So I want you guys to take care of your body. I want you to take care of your energy. I want you to take care of yourself. If you're interested in this, I'm going to be sending it out on my website, firestarterww.com. Make sure that you guys check your spam folders. Okay? And anybody else, if you're interested, you can email me for it. Okay? Now I'm about to read these particular zodiac signs for you. Okay? And if you have a question, I will be taking a look at that now. And that $30 one question is only for this live. Okay. All right. Let me see. Do I want to use those cards? No. And guys, I will be changing my Cash App soon. Okay, just to let you guys know. Y'all know how I do. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna read the zodiac signs, and if you have any question, if you pay for one question, then I'm gonna be answering that. Okay. Thank you guys for listening to me. If you have a particular question, go ahead and send it to my email, and I'll check that in a moment. Okay. And if you're interested in the pH protocol, you can email me, or I'll be sending it out on my website. And make sure to check your spams. And if you guys are interested in getting the $10 the late night live that I did, that's going to help you during this volatile time, that's for $10. It's over an hour. Okay. And then I also did some amazing predictions at the end of that for each zodiac sign. If y'all were not up late at night, since we are on a different time zone. Okay. Let's get into it. I'm going to start at Capricorn, okay? Thank you. I have a question, but sent you something. Okay, just send it to my email, and I'm going to check it in a moment, okay? And I got you. Yeah, it's time for y'all to get in the game, honey. Don't just sit with this stuff, because a lot of this stuff is caused by certain food items, you know, and y'all also need to be having open conversations with people that you're being intimate with. All right. Let's start with Capricorn. So what's going on with Capricorn's sacral chakra at this time? What's going on with Capricorn sexual health and sacral chakra? Their opportunities, their business. This is for all 12 zodiac signs. So tell me what's going to be happening with all 12 zodiac signs, their sacral chakra, their creativity, their business, their opportunities, their health, and their shame. I'm not taking all of those. Ooh, Capricorn. Y'all using it. Thank you for coming on for the people here today. No problem. Straight out the gate. Let me see. Capricorn, you guys are ready to use your sacral chakra. You're ready to reach out to people and communicate with people. You may have 3 options. This may be multiple options. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy, even though King of Pentacles came out. You guys are like, listen, I've been chilling for too long. I'm ready to get outside and use my sacral chakra. But be very smart about it, though, Capricorn, because I do see that y'all are like, I don't care. I'm just trying to have fun. I ain't really trying to be in nothing serious, because you got a King of Wands here. You got a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands. So if you are a female, and you may have 3 people here. If you are a female Capricorn, you have multiple options here that want to get with you. You may be talking to multiple people right now. Capricorns in general are talking to multiple people, just to let you guys know. I want to use this. So Capricorns are outside, male and female. They ready, hot and ready. That Ace of Wands told me everything I needed to know. Capricorns, you guys are also chasing material gain at the cost of deeper connections. It's like you guys may be switching out one person for another, but you still want your cake and eat it too. You're in a position right now where I want you guys not to lose out on someone good because you're choosing wealth over emotional bonds. Like, and what I mean by that is Capricorn, I mean that you may be like, this person is going to help me reach my goal, so forget that person. You never know if that person is going to be what is it, the turtle and the rabbit in the race. You never know. That person is steady. Whoever this person is that you may trade off, they may be steady, or vice versa. You or them, somebody may be steady and somebody may be trading something off for something that they think is going to help them in the long run. Someone that's going to help them in the long run. The heart right now is very much overlooked. Capricorns are kind of like, hey, every man for themselves. Absolutely. I do feel like you guys will regret it though. If you throw someone away or you try to reposition people in someone else's place. So 2 other people hit me up for a question, right? Let me see something. Okay. Thank you, T. Marie. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Okay. No problem, Monifa. Okay, so I'm going to get back to all of y'all after this live, okay? I see y'all coming through. I see y'all coming through, honey. It's time. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius and their sacral chakra. If you have any questions, send them now, please. If not, I'll just tell you what I see. Aquarius. Aquarius, you guys are under judgment. You're reflecting, and some of you are trying not to. Some of y'all may be going through stuff in your external life, and you're trying to stay celibate, or you're trying to keep a promise to the universe, yourself, or God. Okay? You're welcome. You're a wealth of information. Thank you so much. I ain't gonna just tell you that Joe Blow gonna come back. See, a lot of people are not really helping y'all. They're just spreading their own trauma through readings. They're not telling you the truth of what's happening and the shifts in these energies. They're just spreading their trauma, their own personal trauma, and want you to feel like they feel. It took me a while for me to heal and see things and see my original plan with helping people, but I'm back to where I started. Okay, so Aquarius, you have 3 major arcana in a row. This is something, whatever the next card is, it cannot be changed. Your crown chakra, that is the air sign here, very much in your head. Straight out the gate, Capricorn, Aquarius, that's you. You guys definitely are trying to make some sort of promise or goal to yourself. This is about communication. You came up twice in your reading, Aquarius, Capricorn. You guys are ready to heal your childhood stuff that has happened. You're ready to face it. Some of you may be going to therapy. Scorpio, Leo, Libra. You guys are tired of being under judgment for your decisions that you made out of lust. And that's why we love and respect you. Thank you. Y'all, I went through my own human experience too, honey, but now I'm back to center and better than ever, honey. No weapon formed against me shall, will, and never prosper. You guys witnessed me going through spiritual attacks and stuff. And now, whatever was done to me, I wish them well. That's all I can say. I don't got to touch you. I ain't got to do nothing to you. You did it to yourself. So Aquarius, you guys are tired of feeling the consequences of making poor decisions. You guys have some sort of breakthrough with your chakra, your sacral chakra. You guys may also experience breakthroughs in success and your ambition when you guys become celibate, at least between now. I would say you'll get a reading. And listen, Leo, if you need a reading, I'll tell you what time frames. But if you choose to be celibate for a certain period of time or abstinent, you will have a huge breakthrough in your life, and all of your long-term success is going to come through. You may be also seeing that. I worked with an Aquarius, Gracie, and she completely relocated based on some things that I asked her. A couple of people relocated based on my recommendations. So Aquarius, you guys are going to be dealing with abandonment issues, and you're going to be abandoning things that no longer serve you. You're going to come to the realization that you have gone through a lot of genuine hurt and a lot of deep betrayal. And it's like, I don't want to do that to other people anymore. There could also be a twin flame associated with this, or somebody here. Oh, this made me think of somebody that has an Aquarius moon. There could also be a person here that is a twin flame that is ushering this energy in. It's like the love for this person, you tried it on them or they tried it on you, and it stopped the whole game. Like the world stopped. It's like, damn, I done came across the right one. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be this anymore. So you guys are definitely taking a look at your childhood trauma, especially with that Pluto. And you guys probably never believed in the concept of soulmates, but now after pushing you, damn, confirmed. Now after pushing you away, I can't help but to regret my actions and wish I could take it all back. So someone is going to be rushing in to communicate with someone, but I really hope that they take the necessary steps to heal this sacral energy, like getting therapy or speaking to someone. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, or you're an Aquarius, do not give this person any recommendations. Do not take this person on as a project. Let this be their own healing and their own idea, or else you're going to end up back in the same place with them, okay? Don't try to heal them or change them. And if you're dealing with an Aquarius, don't try to heal them or change them. Let them go through their own process of soul recognition when it comes to you in divine timing. Pisces. Sacral chakra. You guys have victory here in learning how to be Pisces, you guys are learning how to use teamwork and collaborate with people, especially in love. Okay? Getting over some sort of heartbreak. Like, damn, every time I try to collaborate with people, it didn't work out. That's because you had hurt somebody 3 lifetimes ago, and you went through that suffering with 3 relationships or 3 situations here. The Hierophant is here as well, Pisces. So the more you get into your spirituality, the more you're going to learn how to be a partner. You're learning how to be a partner. Two major arcana, Hierophant and Justice. You've gotten back what you gave in the past 3 lifetimes, Pisces. Now you're coming out of that and you're growing. You have Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Libra here, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. If you guys are focused on one particular zodiac sign and it's not working with that particular person, you need to expand. So you guys are growing. You guys are seeing things differently. You are coming up with more ideas on how to be a partner and how to work with other people and not be so rigid in that. Because some of you are like, time waits for no man. Some of you are like, some of you are really like, you grapple with the idea of irreversibility in time. You're realizing that a lot of the things that you've done have caused some sort of permanent impact on your life. And you're also understanding that time is moving forward with or without you. So the decisions that you make right now, Pisces, you're like, oh, let me think about the decisions that I make because I'm already coming out of some of the decisions that I've made. I'm still trying to heal some of my past decisions. So you're like, I'm not gonna F up this time. There is somebody that's going to be in your life, come into your life, that's going to help you go back and heal your past wounds or your past things. This could also be introducing them to a child's mother, child's father, or family member where you were like, I would never co-parent and blend families. This person here has been with you for these 3 lifetimes. This time you get it. Okay, Pisces? Aries. I had fun with y'all today. I have to make sure that I put that oil on there. I have to make sure I put that oil on there. On that pH protocol. The pH protocol, I will do it for you guys for $29. And I'll send it right to your email for download. Aries, you guys are going through some sort of tower right now, some sort of awakening, or something could be painful. Something's going on with your sacral chakra and it's affecting your long-term success. You guys may, okay, I'm going to tell the truth. Aries, some of you guys may have contracted something and don't know where it came from. So it's causing you not to trust anybody, or you don't want to contract something. And that's making you paranoid. How can they heal this? Okay. You guys may be going through some sort of financial loss or being very afraid of poverty or unemployment. Your money may be slowing down, Aries. And you came out in your own reading, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio. So I'm speaking to an Aries that has Taurus in 3 placements, or Taurus heavily aspected in the moon, rising, or Venus. Or you could also be a Taurus sun and an Aries moon. Heavy. Some of you may be impacted around Taurus season. It's because you did not listen to your intuition pertaining to your sacral chakra. Why did this happen with Aries and their sacral chakra? 11, 11, 5. You guys are going to be going through the 5, 5, 5. That's infinite changes. Aries here again. I didn't even realize that. Because you guys always anticipate somebody effing you over because there's a part of you that you need to heal within yourself and you're refusing to do it. So you manifested this. You manifested this. You manifested this tower in your life. You have Mars all over the place. Mars here twice. That is your ruling planet. Taurus here 3 times. Aries here twice. This was Saturn, and some of you could have a Piscean moon. You didn't listen to your third eye. Your third eye is here twice. Your solar plexus is here. And your crown chakra. You're going to be like, why didn't I listen to my intuition? How does that coincide with the sacral chakra? The people that you were celebrating with. All of these people, sacral chakra. Some of y'all could be celebrating with people that didn't have genuine love for you, Aries. They thought that they were going to get close to you, to possibly be in relationships with you. And you're celebrating with people who did not have good intentions for you. Wow. Choose the company. Be careful with the company that you keep, Aries. Secret weapon straight out the gate, and that's the Tower card. Unseen foes ready to be unleashed. Quietly, deadly, and silent. A silent strike revealing the arsenal of the unseen. Somebody is definitely pissed off at you, Aries. And this is also people that you were celebrating with or you were cool with. They got a problem with you. I'm battling my insecurities. That's what you're doing. Re-examining your relationships. You guys are going through something very life-altering. It can also be extremely empowering at times. So you guys are on a power trip, a power high. The number 4, this is family, friends, and home. You will go through some sort of struggle, but you know, you feel like you have a secret weapon, though. Some of you need to get protection. Taurus. I just said Taurus is heavy 3 times. You got a tower here. Some of you Aries and Taurus are about to go head to head since y'all are right behind each other. Y'all gonna have a big issue with each other probably. Okay, so Taurus, I never read reversals. You got the King of Wands in reverse. You need to stop loving a hoe. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Because if you do not, this person definitely is going to stab you in the back. Somebody here that you love, you're going to find out that this person is having problems with their business. They're going to break a promise to you. Some of you, this person could force themselves on you, or you need to heal from that, Taurus. Somebody being forceful when it comes to you, some stuff that you had gone through. This person is going to be disrespectful and impulsive, and someone's going to show the negative side of them. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini. You may have to defend yourself, but I see you trying to hold yourself back. Gemini is here twice, so you got double Gemini here. This is also the Lover's card, betrayal. Some of you could find out that you did contract something from somebody. That's why it's very vital that during this time, you guys get that panel done. Taurus, you may find, if you wanted to know if somebody was messing around, you're going to find out in Gemini season. And then you're going to change with Scorpio here. Scorpio is here twice. The underworld, hidden things coming to light. When you should have been working on your work and career, you're going to be in a terrible way with this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You should have been working on your employment, your apprenticeship, your skill development. Now you're going to be broke. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I got to tell you the truth. Messing around with this person. So you definitely, Taurus, are going to have to heal your sacral chakra. I promise you. Wait until around Gemini to go get your panel done. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You guys are very intelligent. You're very smart. I see you with books open. I see you guys getting closer to your word or anything that is educational to you that you're reading. Okay. but you also are being protected from this connection. There is going to be some sort of clarity with your panel, with some sort of information, with some sort of paperwork coming forward. Y'all have to also, not just Tauruses, but people in general, you have to also be very careful, because some people will attach you to them because they think that you won't go out there and mess with other people if you guys share the same ailment. This is you letting a lot of fictional tales blind your reality, and you allow them to dictate your emotions, Taurus. You're going to realize that someone is a pathological liar, and they consumed, they distracted what was guiding you, and they were controlling the situation by doing so. They were gaslighting you. Okay? I'm sorry. I didn't realize Gemini was after Taurus. Let me see. Gemini. Let me clear the deck real quick. Gemini, you guys have a lot of trauma either from your mother or motherhood that you need to heal. This is like reaching out to somebody or them reaching out to you to apologize. I feel like, you know, Gemini, this seems like this is the same energy from that late night video. You guys have turned your back on emotions, and that's straight out the gate. Gemini, Cancer, Queen of Cups. Gemini, you guys definitely are going through something karmic right now, and you're refusing to see it. You're refusing to take a look at this, and it has something to do with your SE actual choices. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries decisions. Pisces decisions, karmic. You're refusing to see things for what it is. You have an Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Gemini, Cancer here. You're refusing to take a look at your decision making. You have an energy that comes in and out of your life, Cancer, Leo energy that has your heart. It's inconsistent, but it comes in. You look at this as your knight in shining armor, and it's going to come to an end. Somebody here is going, I'm going to tell it how I see it. Somebody here is going to pass away, or they're going to come in and never come back. Either somebody's going to pass away and they have another situation here, and you never, and this is Gemini here again. So this is for you. Somebody here is going to either pass away and you're like, whatever happened to this person, or something's going to take place where you never hear from them again, because you kept on letting this person come in and out of your life instead of solidifying stuff. You probably don't even really know anything about this person, their family, or anything of the sort. Some of you, someone's going to come in and you don't know that this is the last time they're going to sleep with you. And then you'll never hear from them again. And it's going to cause you to have a mental breakdown. Because it's like, why am I not hearing from you? Why are you not responding to me? Lord have mercy, Jesus. This is some sort of new beginning, Gemini. The time is ticking because you have an opportunity to get out of this situation. You need to start the reset button in your life, Gemini. Absolutely. And y'all need to also be careful with who you're sleeping with right now, because they could be coming in with something, leaving it with you, and then disappearing altogether. I'm going to tell you the truth, God dang it. This somebody is about to show back up also. They have no plans on being consistent with you. No plans. Cancer. Cancer, you guys are going through some sort of loss right now. I'll put it back in the deck, but let's see. Okay. Knight of Cups. Y'all are in some sort of conflict that you want to come to an end. It's not coming to an end because somebody here is messing with somebody's man. Straight up. Cancer, y'all need to be careful because somebody here may have a private investigator on you. Somebody may reach out to you, Cancer, that you definitely were not expecting to reach out to you. This is a setup that's going to lead to some sort of conflict, and that's going to end your world. And so I hate this. What is going on here? See, you see why I said that late night video is very important? This is what I'm talking about right now. I'm not going to re-mention the planets that I was talking about in that late night video, but y'all better watch what's going on out here. You got two conflict cards here, Cancer. Libra, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Leo twice, Aquarius, Capricorn. This is because somebody may find out that somebody dealing with somebody that they're dealing with, or somebody's going to find it's going to be a big fight and argument over some money. Cancer, y'all may get so desperate that you do something impulsive financially, and it's going to be found out very quickly by a group of people. Don't do it. And it may ruin your reputation. If this is a love situation, leave that man alone or leave that woman alone right now. This has something to do with money. It's your savings. Anticipating needs prevents last-minute scrambles, honey. I just said it. A financial cushion provides comfort during tough times. See, y'all about to stab somebody in the back, or they're about to accuse you of that. Y'all needed to be prepared for the future and not get caught off guard. It's a lot of unexpected events. Y'all Cancers, y'all gonna be doggy paddling. I mean, doggy paddling with a life jacket on, trying to keep your head above water. You need to make sure that you're ready for anything that comes your way. It's going to be some conflicts. Y'all may be actually frustrated, Cancer. Y'all may be just doing stuff because you're stressed out because you're not getting your back blown out or you're not getting released. I'm just saying. Stress. Is that Brittany? Brittany Mac. Okay, Leo. Sacral chakra for Leo. Okay, so you guys are trying to get your footing. You guys are trying to get some balance. You guys need to make some sort of choice. You're thinking very difficult. Hey, you're thinking very difficult. I mean, you're thinking very heavily about your decisions that you need to make. You got Capricorn here twice. Some of you may have Capricorn in your Jupiter or Mars. Leo, y'all mind is all over the place right now. You are very stressed out. You really need to make a decision when it comes to whether you're going to stay or go. What you want to do. It's like you guys are operating out of survival mode. Trying to keep yourself balanced. Something in your life is not fair right now. Your sacral chakra is off balance because you're not balanced and you're failing to make a choice. You're about to make one though. when it comes to work and or career. Some of you may be working with the government or some sort of uh, corporate job or some sort of in-office job, and you're like, should I take this job, keep this job, or keep this other job that I have? Hello. Guys, I'm taking $30 one questions. Yeah, you guys feel like a puppet. Something right now in your life you don't feel like you're in control of. So you got to make a decision with your sacral chakra here. You're trapped in a cycle and it's never satisfying for you. There's a lot of shallow satisfaction. So you guys are operating out of your ego in your sacral chakra. You want to prove someone or something wrong. You have a lot of monetary chains right now. So you have a lot of monetary responsibilities. You may have paid for something with a credit card or a debit card, and you're having an issue with paying it all back. It's holding you back from your happiness. You guys have some sort of debt here. You guys are going to cut the strings and take back your life. This is you're going to be transitioning, letting go, moving on. Some of y'all may even relocate. Okay. Who's next? Virgo. Oh. Virgo, you guys may be going through some sort of financial loss or struggle that you're overcoming. You are going to overcome it. Things are going to improve in your life, Virgo. You got Leo here twice in Taurus. So between Taurus and Leo season, things are going to improve. You must listen to your sacral chakra because it's going to help you with your third eye. Some of you need to change what it is that you're eating so that you can think clearly. Your food is very heavy right now, Virgo. You need to lighten up your food. You need to be eating more soups. You need to be working on your digestion because your sacral chakra, your abdomen is very heavy right now. This is a love situation as well. You guys are focused on your home life, using your intuition when it comes to that. And things are between Taurus and Leo is going to be good for you guys. You're going to be deciding if you want to invest in a love situation. And you guys are also going to be looking at a love situation like y'all are not looking at a love situation anymore based off of love, Virgo. Y'all are looking at a love situation based off of, hey, are we going to be able to build a house together? How's your credit? What's going on with you? So you guys were in the wrong relationship with somebody and they were draining your sacral chakra. You guys are bouncing back now. And you guys also have something to prove, especially with this Leo in your chart. You got a trap coming in, honey. Y'all, Virgo, you got a lesson here and y'all are going to be deciding. You're going to be like, okay, is this a trap or not? I don't think it's going to happen anymore. I think that this last deception that you went through, you're going to be victorious in. You're going to make that person regret ever even playing with you like that. You're not going to believe anybody's false promises. This is what I mean. And this is for everybody, not just Virgo. I'm going to open this up for you guys too, right? All that love bombing stuff, show it to me. Oh, he said or she said. No, you need to be saying she did or he did. I don't want to hear that no more. I don't want to hear no more. He said, she said. You need to be telling me he did, she did. I need some action. Love is a verb to me. Somebody here is phony, but you coming out of that and you already seen that. You're not going to play with nobody. At the end of the day, anybody that you have to wear a mask with and not really tell them what you want out of them, you're walking away. It's a false flame here for all of y'all, and particularly Virgo. Virgo said that they want to share this energy with y'all. One that's going to bring temporary happiness. Remember what you're coming out of. Remember what you became victorious in. You're going to see if somebody's going to invest in you or if they're worth the investment. Somebody going to come in saying a whole lot of stuff. Don't say nothing, do. I need to see it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Well, why you say that you was going to do it if you can't, if you're not in a position to do it? Call me when you're ready to do it. Not just say it. Okay? Damn. Libra, you fell on the floor, Libra. Okay? Damn, I forgot to tell y'all the zodiac signs. Whatever. So, Libra, there's a King of Wands here that does not want a relationship with you. They just wanted your sacral chakra. I'm going to just keep it real. The devil is right here, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. Y'all are going through a dynamic spiritual time right now. A lot of major arcana. Y'all are like, why are people turning? Y'all are going to feel like, why are people turning their back on me? Why? This is something to do with your birth chart. This is something to do with your addictions, whatever you feel trapped in bondage to. You definitely don't want to let something go. You're very, very focused on something that is no longer serving you. You may feel powerless and limited. You're not being limited by anyone or anything. You're being limited by the Hierophant, which is the universe. You're being limited by your religious beliefs, your wisdom, your lack of conformity. So in retrospect, this is a blessing, Libra, that this person is not in your life because it's giving you a chance to take a look at some things. You do want a relationship, but you got a lot of karma here you need to clean up. You got double Pisces here, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Your money is slow. Aries and Taurus. You have a lot of responsibilities. But this love situation, Libra, y'all need to be careful who you sleeping with right now or who you slept with. They took all of your prosperity with them. This looks to be already over. This is over. And somebody may not believe that it's over because the Two of Cups is here. Somebody like, oh, well, this person's going to come around. Oh, this person's going to change. Y'all, I'm taking donations too. Thank you. But somebody may be like, oh, this situation is going to turn around. This situation is going to change. You know, I know that this person's going to do right by me. While they done stole all of your prosperity, stole everything from you. They full of you know what. And you are still romanticizing this situation, Libra. Oh yeah, they gonna come back. They gonna come. And the whole time they done got them panties or them boxes and took everything with them. Packed your sacral chakra up, put it in a box and a book and a backpack, and put it on their on their back, and got on their horse and galloped away. Libra, y'all are spending too much time stalking and on the computer with things that are not serving you and that are unnecessary. Some of you may be lurking and looking on the computer, looking to see what this person is doing, looking to see what other people are doing. You could be spending your time doing something better than that, honestly. Yes, you can. You're wasting your time. Thank you, Queen Wands. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Megan. Ciao. Y'all spending too much time peeping and trying to maintain a facade and trying to guard your privacy with care. or y'all trying to break into somebody's privacy. Keeping secrets might protect you for a while, but they won't last. So something's going to be happening with you, Libra. You built a big wall of privacy and it's about to be crumbling, and now everyone knows too much. So whatever you have been cloaking and hiding is coming out. This person has taken a lot of your financial abundance with them. Yes, they have. And now, Libra, y'all gave y'all sacral chakra to the wrong MFer. It's giving very much Taurus, very much fire. Taurus, Capricorn, fire energy. This person was a blood down to the core, down to the dirt warlock. Because ever since you messed with them, everything went down. They get off on this too. They could have went to somebody and took something, your fluids or something with them, honey. I swear to goodness, I wouldn't make it up. This person has a disdain for the opposite sex. So when you thought that they was all enamored, or you had them mesmerized or bewitched or whatever, the whole time they was like, I can't stand you bees. That's somebody. This is somebody that says you itches or you dudes. It's like, hold up, I didn't do nothing to you. Why you lumping me in that with those people? That's how they feel about the opposite sex. They can't stand the opposite sex. So when you thought that they was being loving and nice and stuff, they was like, no, I'm gonna take your prosperity and get the hell on. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. And it's a lot of people on social media and TikTok that you would never suspect that are learning how to take your sacral chakra with them. I'm telling you. Libra, it's going to take you a while to recover from this, because you had 3 major arcana and that devil was there. You're in your mind. I don't know why I'm being led to tell Libra more. I do have Libra in my chart. But you guys are in a state of constant either psychosis or paranoia, where you're overthinking unnecessary things. And the bottom line is you lay down with the wrong person. Ain't nobody doing nothing. You lay down with the wrong person. You're not the victim. You just made a bad decision. Scorpio. Damn. Libra. The last reading that I did, the late night reading, y'all, if you're a Libra, you need to get that reading. I swear. I don't know what's going on with y'all right now, but baby, you need to get, I promise you, on everything I love. I don't know if Jasmine is still in here. I don't know how many people seen that video before I unlisted it, but it's not to be Libra. I don't know what's going on, but please, goodness. Scorpio. If you want your question answered, send me your question in my email now. Scorpio, you guys are in a position right now where you want to speak up or tell something, but it may not turn out the way that you want it to. You know how sometimes when stuff happens, you have a time frame to really make it be what you want it to be. And then afterwards, it'll be like, oh, you're just whining, or people will become less empathetic. Scorpio, you guys are very stressed out right now. Whoever you're dealing with, this person is selling you a dream. Y'all have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of anxiety. You feel very overwhelmed. You are connected to somebody emotionally, and you guys are making plans to do stuff, but it's just not coming together. Straight out the gate, you came out in your own reading. You are very emotionally attached to the idea of something here. And I say that very strong. You are attached to the idea of something. Like I said, it's a whole lot of saying and not enough doing. You and this person are very attracted to each other. There's a lot of attraction there. Y'all see eye to eye, but something about your Venus and your something about your Venus and your sacral chakra is canceling you both out. You have the Ace of Wands and the Star card. You may be trying to find a new home or trying to get some stability. Whoever this is, they doing you right in the bed, honey. They are. They are. There's a lot of attraction there, but you're still at a stalemate. Things are not moving. Everything is positioned to look good on paper, but it's not moving. Are you a Scorpio chocolate butterfly? Things are not moving. You got to make a decision here. It's a difficult choice. You don't want to let this person go. This is very this is like near future. You don't want to let this person go. The universe is going to make you decide, because you're going to have an opportunity. You or this person, let me say you or this person are going to have an opportunity to go in a different direction. And it's going to be like, should I make this decision here? Oh, Lord. They appeal to your sacral chakra. If you know what I mean. They know how to activate that sacral chakra, baby. But that's about it. You're still trying to trick the system. Okay? You're trying to trick the system and tell the system, hey, I can have this person and have all of these amazing things too. This person was your concubine, your Mr. or your mistress in a past life. Oh, yes, Scorpio. This person was somebody that was just supposed to serve you in the bed. And you made sure that they had a nice life and all of this other stuff, and you doing it again. It's on you. Concubine, honey. And they do it good too. Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius. See, this is marriage or oath. Should we get married? If we get married, this is like a benefit marriage. You know how when people get married in the service so that they can get more benefits and stuff? That's what this is like. I'm not saying that the love is not there. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it looks like you could marry this person, but it's more of a benefit to it. It's not like, oh yeah, let's go get married just out of love. Yeah, we love each other, but I'm looking at the benefit of it. We could get more of this. We could get more of that. Tax time come, we could get $10,000 a year. Like, y'all looking at all of that. If it's two of us, we could get this homeowner's loan or something like that. Straight up. Marriage is on the table. Y'all gonna be deciding if you want to get married, Scorpio. This person is good for your sacral chakra when it comes to the sensuality and the feminine energy, but when it comes to the opportunities, the abundance, that's where there's a blockage there. Some of you Scorpio, you may have PCOS, or you may have a small fibroid or something. Yeah, you may have a fibroid or PCOS. I don't see endometriosis or nothing like that. Those are the two things that I see. Some of you could have had an ectopic as well. Sagittarius. If you guys want to get that, if you want to get that service where I tell you where to move to, where I tell you which areas to avoid where you live at, which areas to go to, which areas to avoid, and then also where you should be moving to. I don't remember how much I said that was. But anyway, I'll be sending that out to you guys. Go to firestarterww.com, subscribe, check your spam folder, or also send me or you can send me an email. Okay? And I'll ask you on some certain things and I'll get that over to you. Put you on a schedule for that. The late night reading, you need to get that. That's only $10. It's over an hour of information. And my pH protocol, I'll be announcing that. I'll be sending that out to you guys soon. Okay? Damn. I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that before Sag. Shout out to the Sagittariuses. Oh. Damn. Let me see. Oh. Oh. Y'all like, what? Send me a cash app. That's what. Let me see. Don't laugh at me. I'm not laughing. Shoot. Oh. Oh. Okay. Sagittarius. Give me one more for these big head. Cassie been carrying Sagittarius. Cassie been on my line. Cassie, I'm gonna send you that. Thank you, Brittany. Cassie, I'm gonna send you that Well, I'm gonna send a couple of Sagittarius, whoever I remember. When I do the Sagittarius video, that's like the one on my channel. I'll be sending that to you guys too. The ones that look out or has looked out, has and will. God dang it. All you gotta do is say, Jay, can I get the Sagittarius video and I'll send it to you for free. I'm not putting it on YouTube because it was too many Now mind, I'm not gonna throw no tantrums today. I'm gonna just get me a glass of water and go take me a nap, honey. Tie my hair up and take my Chanel earrings off. And guess what? I chose 5 people to win the giveaway. You got 2 Chanel brooches, a pair of Chanel earrings, a money and focus soap, and a money and focus oil sample size, and then also a soulmate soap and sample size. Y'all didn't even hit me up and say, hey, I saw my name. Y'all got one more week. Okay. And then I know I got those 5 people I got to send that product out to that I chose. That money tool. See how I'm playing with y'all? Because y'all be playing with me? Okay. Whatever. Cassatarius. Sagittarius. Okay, girl. Okay, Sag. Have y'all been working on y'all sacral chakra? Because it looks like y'all are. It looks like y'all gonna get an opportunity to. You're at the end of this reading as Sagittariuses. Your card came out at the end, and I'm going to pull another card just because. I'm blushing for y'all. Okay, y'all came out again. Let me put one more on the table. And let me answer y'all questions. Okay. Let me give you this one. This is all for Brittany and Cassie and everybody else who donated or got a product or service during this live. I want some daggone fresh chocolate chip cookies. What if I told y'all get married? Let's start here. Sagittarius, you're going to start seeing that money is coming in. You're going to also start seeing that relationships, potential relationships, or anybody that likes you, they're going to want to spend money on you. Multiple people. It's going to be, you said I just screamed and dropped my pen. Let me say this, it's going to be multiple people that's going to be coming at you, Sagittarius. They're going to be wanting to buy you stuff and do nice things for you. You, whatever y'all are doing with your sacral chakra, do more of it. And some of y'all, for this to come in, you need to go get your panel done and you need to get my pH PDF. Because there is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. There's Scorpio, Venus, Scorpio energy here in general. A lot of people are going to be seeing you guys as commitment material. You want to know why? Because you guys are taking the initiative to go back and make those changes. You're looking at your shadow side, which is the Scorpionic Plutonian side. Oh, thank you, whoever that was. You're looking at the Plutonian I said the Plutonian Scorpio shadow side of yourself. Something about you is lighter. Something about you will be lighter. Something shifted in you guys around Capricorn season of last year. And you were like, I don't know what it is that's shifting. However, I know that I'm not the same. And because you are not the same, because you are doing the shadow work, because you are doing the internal work, for some reason, it's like a burst. Like you ever get a gusher or a balloon or a piece of gum and it's so good and then it just bursts in your mouth and it's like, wow, all of these flavors. That's what you're gonna be like. Wow, ooh, it's chocolate right here. Ooh, it's vanilla right. Ooh, hey, butter pecan. It's gonna be like that. All of them taste good. You're gonna be like, what that? You're gonna be overwhelmed a little bit. You're gonna be seeing things from a different perspective. You're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute. Am I ready for this? Even though you asked and you prayed and said to the universe, am I ready for this? My question is, are you ready for this? I'll know with the next card. Okay. I mean, all different flavors, neighbor. You understand me? If you are going through your transformation, if you're looking at your Pluto, if you're doing the shadow work, if you have done the shadow work, if you have released a whole lot of toxicity, negativity, hate, anger, resentment, shame. Some of you guys may be working on getting some sort of panels done or working on your hormones or doing things to heal, and it shows. However, some of you have not. You want to know why? Because when all of this beautiful energy comes in, you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't know how much of a responsibility it is to be in a relationship. I didn't know how much of a responsibility it is for me to return somebody's call when I just want to lay in the bed and chill. So I want you guys to really think about that because it's coming. Then you show up in your reading here twice. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Saturn in Sagittarius. And you may feel exhausted because, first of all, some of y'all with all of these different people, you're going to have to keep up with them. And all of them are going to be good choices. So you're going to be like, I don't want to let this go. But listen, you have responsibilities. Y'all got to keep your house up, your car, the way that you look, your business, your career. And a lot of you are getting consultations from me. So you're starting a new business. So you're going to have to really put yourself in a position to stay grounded with your root chakra. Your imagination, the universe did not overlook you. The universe is giving you time to really put yourself in a position to be a great life partner. And even if you think that you haven't done enough, the universe is saying, I know what you plan on doing. I see your heart and I know what you've been doing to change. And it's these small changes that the universe knows are going to turn into big changes. And there's a victory here with marriage. Some of you are going to be meeting the person that you're supposed to be marrying. I'm not going to say when. I see it though. Are you ready? Some of y'all say, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. But I really want to ask you today, are you ready to receive that? Are you ready to somebody hitting you up, checking on you, and you having to show up for them too? You having to be to them what you want, what you pray the universe to give to you. Are you ready? Marriage is here. You pull one card. You're welcome. And I appreciate your support. Evaluation criteria. I can't make it up. Ultimatum, honey. Ultimatum, honor. Straight out the gate. Child. I ain't even have to do shuffle. Evaluation criteria. Unfair assessment and rarely sees the full picture. Focus on shortcomings and misses out on potential. I feel like it's not going to be like this, but you're going to be checking. Somebody's going to check all your boxes after all your boxes were not checked. Somebody may be showing back up for you. I'm sorry I seem distant, but I needed this time to complete my evaluation of our relationship. Now, somebody may come in and have the audacity. Do you know I was on the phone with Brittany last night and somebody had called me that I had not heard from in 11 years, had the audacity to call my phone at 10 o'clock at night? But that's a separate message. Somebody's going to check all your boxes. You're going to be observing this person. Then the ultimatum comes in. Hey, I'm trying to take you serious. What's up? I'm serious about you. Sagittarius, you also need to be coming up with some sort of emergency contingent plan. Okay? Y'all need to have extra stuff. This person may trigger you because you had the nerve and the audacity to say that you wanted somebody with this, and this. Ain't that what you said? You said, I want somebody with this, and this. Then when they come in with this, and this, you ain't this, and this. You wasn't ready. Then you start getting the attitude. They like, I'm not going nowhere. You're gonna be a better person for me. I'm not going nowhere. Here, what you need? Oh, here, what do you need? Oh, okay, I'll be over there at 7 o'clock. What you need? Oh, I'll be over there. I'm coming. Get ready. This person not playing with you. If y'all don't want somebody to come to your house unannounced, this ain't the person. Because this person, they not playing about you. They're saying that they want to press the final button with you. They want to take this step with you together. They're going to know that you're the one when you see them, when they see you. You're going to be like, please be patient, my love. You're going to be like, we'll know when the time is right. They're going to be like, here you go. Here go the ring, the honor. Here go the honor. You're going to feel like this person is lying. I can see the look on y'all face right now looking at this party. Y'all are going to be like, you're playing. You're playing. They not playing with you. Y'all need to go get y'all panels done ASAP. Everything. I'm going to do that pH protocol sometime this weekend and release it early next week. Y'all need to go get it done ASAP, Sage. Yeah, go get that thing checked out. This person is going to have an authentic reputation in the community. And for some of y'all, this person is going to give you money and tell you to go buy. But they're not saying that anything is wrong. But they are going to want to. They're going to want you to look a certain way, the way that you always wanted to look. You might have just not had the money to do it. They're going to say, you've helped me realize that my ambition is not bound by what others expect. They're going to say, together we can reach heights I never thought possible. Our connection empowers me to step out of the box. This is vice versa. I place myself in and to dream without limits. What did you ask the universe and God for? Let me say that again. To step out of the box, I place myself in and to dream without limits. Sad, you better get ready. You better get ready. You better get ready. Child, somebody gonna see you out of a crowd, some of y'all. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let me see if I have any questions. Okay, I'll send it to you, Cassie. Okay. Okay, I'll get back to y'all. Okay, I'm going to get back to all of y'all after this live. Okay, so what do I see for you, Megan? Megan wants to know what I see for her. Let's see, boo. Let me see something real quick. Y'all, I had a good old time with y'all. Thank you, Queen Wands. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Okay, Jasmine, Megan, Cassie, Queen Wands, Queen Wands. I appreciate you so much. Okay, let me see. Megan, what do I see for Megan? Y'all don't know. I'm gonna go get me a glass of water and go to sleep. Megan. Megan, I see that it's something I'm seeing in the middle of your forehead. Megan, do you meditate or are you a reader? Megan, you have been taking your time with making a decision. You know you got to move forward and walk away from something, but you have been procrastinating on it. You have been planning something for a very long time because you want to execute something properly when you decide to walk away from it. Thank you so much, Jay. Are you Megan? This is planning. You so nervous. Are you a reader or do you meditate? When I close my eyes, there's a feeling that I get in the middle of my head when my third eye is about to open up. And I felt it very profoundly when it came to you. It's like you have a jewel. And this is my first time reading you. You have a jewel in the spirit in the middle of your head. I see a diamond, a circular diamond. And this is weird. I see a circular diamond in the middle of your forehead. Are you a reader or do you meditate? I see you wanting to regain something when it comes to fashion, your clothes or your shoes. Like you may have some nice stuff or you used to wear nice stuff. I don't know if you're into like vintage clothing or clothes, but you lost a lot of joy when it came to dressing up. You say yes on both. Thank you for confirming that, sister. I see you in the spirit, honey. I see you. I never seen that before. Never. Never connected to somebody like that. On my third, I felt it. It's time for you to reclaim your it's time for you to reclaim who you are in the spirit. And how you're going to reclaim who you are in the spirit. You need to get back into fabrics or clothing. You need to really you could even what'll help your sacral chakra, your creativity, your ambition. You need to take a sewing class. I'm meditating in water right now. I see fashion and clothes. I see shoes. I see you trying to heal like your foot or your feet, or being able to wear certain shoes or clothes like you used to. You miss clothes, you miss shoes. Thanks for all you do. Nice to hear your readings again. Thank you. Unsubscribe and subscribe again so you can get my notifications. You've been planning something. You will be planning something between Aries and Taurus season. You should have left around Aquarius season, both Jay, reader, and meditation. I'm a runway model returning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. Oh, Jay, I really would like a one question. No, I don't take PayPal, baby. I don't take PayPal no more because where I am in the world, I can only get gift cards with PayPal. Okay, so you're going to be walking away from something you've been contemplating, that you've been taking your time with. How do I do this? When do I do this? When do I pull the trigger? You got to speak up. You have to speak up because you're always the strong one. You have a lot of confidence and courage to overcome any obstacle. You forgot who you were. You forgot who you were. You have to remember who you are. You trying not to cry, oh my God. You forgot who you were. You're my sister in spirit. You want to know why? Because there was a situation where somebody betrayed you and it changed you. And then after that, after this betrayal, dishonesty, this is a heavy Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Taurus energy associated with this. A lot of things were hidden from you, and you just felt like you started to feel caged in, like everything was a lie. This is Aquarius, Moon, Leo, Sun, Aquarius, Mercury, Aquarius. I'm sorry, Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Saturn, Gemini, Jupiter. It's time for you to expand and stop holding yourself back. You have a whole closet in the spirit. You have a whole closet. You have a whole runway in the spirit. They wanted you tattered in sackcloth. They wanted you in a position where somebody here did not want you to shine. I see you liking clothing from like Cher, or like the old school drapery of clothing. Like you're going to be trying to figure out how to bring old school beautiful draped clothing, shiny beautiful clothing mixed in with modern metals, flowy fabrics, very Grecian, very Cher. But this dishonesty and this trickery and what you suffered from this traumatic situation, multiple traumatic situations, made you feel extremely weighed down in life. I want you to start small. I want you to get pieces of clothing, like go to a fabric store. Listen to me. This is how you're going to set yourself free. I want you to go to the fabric store and I want you to pick out the prettiest piece of fabric that speaks to you. My BD is an Aquarius who betrayed me. Thank you for confirming that. Queen Wands, thank you so much for sending me another blessing. You sent me 3. Thank you. Um, this what I want you to do. I want you to start putting oil in your belly button and putting like a flat band-aid over it. I want you to use rose oil. That's for you in particular. What I'm saying for her may not work for any of you, so don't go run and get rose oil. The first thing that I want you to do, because you are very much in my crown chakra, in my third eye, and I don't know why. You are Queen Wands. I used to call myself Queen of Wands, but I felt you in the spirit. I want you to go get some rose oil. And I want you to get one of those large flat band-aids, and I want you to start wearing rose oil in your belly button underneath your clothes. And when you sleep, I want you to do that for 7 days. And I want you to put your hands over your abdomen and I want you to speak to yourself and forgive yourself. And I want you to say, I no longer carry the shame for X, Y, and Z. On that 7th day, I want you to write down all of this stuff in red on a piece of paper. You could get a brown paper bag with no lines. I want you to write all of this stuff that you want to release shame from and forgive yourself from in red. And you know what I want you to do on that 7th day? I want you to take some of the oil that you have put in your belly button, and I want you to consecrate that piece of paper in the 4 corners with the oil from your belly button that you have been putting in your belly button. And I want you to dab it, one on each 4 corners, and then I want you to dab the middle of it. And I want you to breathe on it, like blow air on it and set it on fire. Preferably release it over water, but I want you to set it on fire. Then from there, I want you to go to the fabric store and I want you to pick out some fabric that's going to drape your body very lightly. I want you to get green. I want you to get gold, and I want you to get red. Something about you need to mix colors. Don't be so matchy-matchy. I want you to mix fabrics and colors. I want your shirts to signify your heart chakra, where you want to go. I want you to start looking at clothes with having it connected to your future. I know this is very eccentric, but you're very eccentric. I want you, whatever you start wearing as a shirt for yourself, it needs to signify how your heart wants to feel. Your pants or anything pertaining to anything that's covering your legs, anything below the waist. I want you to, when you pick out something, I want it to coincide with where you want to travel, where you wish you could be. And your shoes is where you want to walk, where you want to go, how you want to travel, where you want to travel. I'm going to see how to get you out of this too. Those are the 2 things that I want you to do. You are still in conflict and battle with that Aquarius. He's still very conflicted. He knows that he did you dirty. This person knows that they did you dirty. That's why he's always trying to have a conflict, or the conflict is still on you because he's not forgiven. He hasn't forgiven himself, and the universe has not forgiven him. Something's going on with one of your legs or one of your feet. That's why I see shoes. I want you to get, matter of fact, I'm about to email you and tell you what I want you to get real quick before I finish this. Give me one moment. Let me email it to you real quick. Okay, so that's what I want you to get. That's going to help you a lot. Because you have to get some balance here. Sagittarius, Moon, Capricorn, Jupiter. You're going to have to stand your ground against this person at some point. Whether it's literally in the physical or in the spirit. You know how you're going to win against this person? Start to create on yourself with clothing. Express yourself. Don't worry about what people think. Drape yourself. I see you draping yourself. You could have a little bit of leg out or whatever, but you need to wear lighter clothes, lighter in color and lighter in fabric. He's going to come in and try to trigger you, or the energy will try to trigger you again very suddenly after not hearing from this person or not being completely bothered by this energy for a while. And then you will have the decision and whether you want to manifest. You need to alchemize this energy because this energy is going to try to sit on you again, whether he's literally coming in or not. Thank you so much. Everything is confirmed. And he left me with our daughter on purpose. He's coming back. He's not coming back he's not going to come back to stay. He's coming back to trigger you, to make sure that you're still in a lower vibrational place. After this, no matter what he says or does, do not give him any emotional response. You're in a season of growth and manifestation. Very Virgo, in a lot of Virgo in your chart, or Virgo prominent and Libra. You're about to be clear. This next time he comes in, you're going to see what he's doing. And I want you to have a smile on your face. If you feel like you can't have a smile on your face and you won't be triggered, just completely ignore. I mean, completely walk away. Don't even say anything. That's when things are going to change for you and go in a different direction. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. He needs to be clear that he didn't stop shit. He's about to get his justice. Libra energy here again. You are coming up as the Empress. You're gonna get your justice from him. Taurus energy. You're about to be starting businesses and sitting on your throne if you listen to what I said. That is an individual ritual for you and you only. I've never talked to somebody who made my third eye. I never felt somebody in my third eye like that before. It's going to break his heart because you are going to be connected to the right people. He's going to be heartbroken by this. You're going to be celebrating, baby. This is the third year or coming up on the third year of whatever this situation was. Third year, third month. You're going to be celebrating. I see you being around the right people. And I see people wearing your clothes, or you picking back up doing what it is that you did, and it's going to be very lucrative. I see you working with multiple people, and he's going to be heartbroken. If I were you, and I'm not you, but he would have to fight to see that child. He would have to find me and serve me if I were you. That's the communication coming in from the devil. You're gonna okay. You're gonna know his role in your life. Let me tell you when you're gonna know his role in your life. When every time something good goes for you, he pops back up, and he's going to be popping back up multiple times, and that's when you know, okay, you are a vulture, you are a parasitic, and you are a demon in my life. That's when you're going to know. His goal was to give you your child, and I want you to work on that sacral chakra and healing that space. You can take yoni steams, but I want you to start using that rose oil in your belly button for 7 days. And then the 7th day, dab your finger in and get the rose oil out. And you can wash your belly button every single day. But that 7th day, you're going to put the oil in your belly button as well. And you're going to use that oil to consecrate that paper and then burn it over water. And look up to the sky and say, universe, you hear me? I trust you. I release it. And I forgive myself. That's more important, okay? Let me pull another card for you. And I'm going to pull a finance card. I appreciate you. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you. He's going to jail, girl. While things move forward for you, there's going to be a man here who sees your work. And let me tell you something. You don't have to have all these fancy cameras. You don't have to have all this fancy stuff. Just start draping fabric. Just start draping fabric on you. Go back and look at the Grecian style, but make it modern in some sort of way. Make the fashions of Greece and Pompeii. Those are 2 things that I'm looking at. Me and you may have known each other from Pompeii or Greece. This is weird. I know why people are like, Jay never said that. Me and you have known each other either from Pompeii or Greece. Like we were one of the girls that were in like the spa rooms or something like that, where we would get the spa rooms or something together. You need to study Pompeii and Greece fashion. Do a lot of that draping, okay? Go look at Cher too. What's your zodiac sign, Megan? Destiny. What's your zodiac sign? Hey, Destiny. Oh, why am I calling you Destiny? The card is Destiny. So, hey, this man here, he wanted you to go out and feel like dreams don't come true, so that you could just accept his mediocrity. He wanted to make you feel like, oh, okay, there's nobody out here that's going to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. So when I come back, you're going to appreciate me more. He's going to be trying to come back because he realizes, and there's going to be another man in your life. He's going to try to awaken the dead. Meaning coming back. I don't know what it is with you and cowboy boots too. Lace and cowboy boots. You got somebody coming in here, and he's going to try to come in here and come across this deadline. He has nothing to offer. He's a skeleton. He really was faking it till he made it and tried to make it seem like he used your lifestyle or tried to use something pertaining to you to act like he had his stuff together, but it was all a trap. Absolutely confirmed. I will send you an email on our connection. Oh, you're a Sag. Girl, he'll be back. You about to be riding. Whoever this person is right here, oh, they're going to make you believe in love again. And it may be somebody of another ethnicity or race. They're going to make you believe in love again. And then he's going to be trying to drag his raggedy ass across the deadline. And try to act like he has his stuff together. He gonna try to trap you. If he ever gets a chance with you again, he'll try to give you another baby. The number 10, the number 67, the number 11, the number 50. He said that, LOL, he's the walking dead to me. I'm telling you. You're welcome. I'm telling you. So he told you he was the walking dead. Straight out the gate. I can't make it up. He's a skeleton for real. He don't have nothing to offer. So you have to be very careful of people like this, because I see you being rejuvenated, just living well with somebody else. And he wanted you to believe that this would never happen for you. That's why he tried to keep on stressing you out and keeping his foot on your neck. At some point, he did have himself together until he trapped you. He in the desert. He is in the desert, honey. I don't know if you ever wanted to go to Coachella or something like that. But if you ever wanted to go to Coachella, you need or something like what is that? Mykonos, Greece or something. You're going. And you're going to Coachella. You need to get you a little cute outfit for Coachella. Girl, urgent news. Your baby daddy, he's going to be infamous for something he did. I promise you he's going to be infamous for something. He may even make the news, honey. You need to stay away from him. If he wants to see the child, he needs to go to court and do all of that. Breaking news. Unexpected disputes and risk and rising tension. Engaged in constant battles and facing relentless opposition. We call him the skeleton. I'm telling you. Thank you for confirming that. He gonna say, I want to face this together. I want to hold your hand in the midst of chaos and calm you. I want to walk through this storm with you and never let you go. I need to release my fears and fully support you. Oh, after you did all the work again? You don't have any chaos or storm. He's the hurricane. He want to come in and hold your hand and create another tornado, honey. That's going to be around August. That's going to be around August, honey, or within the next 8 months. Coming in with chaos. Leave him alone. Let me look at your money real quick because I appreciate you so much. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you. You came through, honey, and set that daggone Cash App on fire. She came through, honey. So I'll be sending out the I seen a couple of you guys sent money for the other late night video. That's $10 for over an hour. I'll be sending that out to you guys. The PH PDF, I'll be working on that this weekend. And what else? The other reading that's going to tell you what areas to avoid what areas to go to and where to buy your home. That's for $60 only for this weekend. It will be going up after that. I'm new here, just subscribed. I was guided to ask you if you had a message for me. No, baby, not unless you send me a cash app. Let me see. Let me look at your money. Girl, the past. Something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Didn't we talk about you getting back into fashion? Look to the past to understand the future. That's you looking at Grecian clothes, Pompeii, drapery. Look up fashion designers that do draping clothes. And you will be experiencing an old skill. You could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. That's the modeling. Also, you need to do music. Girl, you talented. I was directly directed by God to come to you. Thank you. I see you as someone who has wisdom and perfectionism, but you need to give up your perfectionism. That's that Virgo in your chart. It's causing delays in your finances. Remember, I said it doesn't have, remember earlier I said it doesn't have to be perfect? Nothing has to be perfect. Just do it. Everything's going to come into play. That's what's causing delays in your finances. You want things to be perfect. That is your sacral chakra. And that's still also the narcissistic karma that was left on you, where you second guess yourself. And that's possibly how this person came into your life anyway. You will never get ahead if you don't overcome the fear of failure. You are enough and have what it takes to improve your finances. You're going to be getting a new vehicle too. You may need some work on your actual vehicle, but you will be getting a new vehicle. And God just confirmed it to me too. Spirituality. You are a spiritual person. And you do have gold flakes, like you have gold on your soul and your spirit. There's gold on you. You're royalty in the spirit. It says it's time for you to use money magic spells to increase your wealth and prosperity. If you need anything, you can go over to my website, firestarterww.com, and check out anything that you want. It says a spiritual advisor, a healer, tarot reader, or anything in the occult. You're being guided to discover your unique spiritual path right now. So your clothes and what it is that you do, they need to have spiritual names or spiritual elements to it. Yes, the Virgo in my chart says perfect, LOL, only perfect or nothing. You got to come out of that because that's going to hold you back. Right now is a time for Virgo. And also, I think 2 lives, or either my last live, was it my last live or the late night live? Either way, I talked about Virgo. And I said, if you have Virgo in your chart in a prominent place, you're going to see people getting their karma. So you are a spiritual person here. You do have the resources to do what you want to do. You're being guided to discover your unique spiritual path right now. You need to put spirituality in your fashion, your clothes, okay? And you're going to be unlocking something, another spiritual gift as well, okay? I thank you guys for listening. I appreciate all the new people here. I appreciate everyone who donated to this live for a product or service. I'll be getting back to everybody within the next couple of hours, and I'll be working on some stuff for you guys this weekend. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.